Hey everyone, today we're diving into a quiet but alarming trend. Americans are borrowing less, and while that might sound responsible, it could actually signal deeper economic trouble on Main Street. For the second month in a row, May and June, consumer borrowing has slowed significantly, according to the Federal Reserve. In June, debt rose by just $7.4 billion, marking a modest 1.8% annual increase. That's a big cool down compared to surging credit earlier in the recovery. Credit card borrowing took the biggest hit. Revolving debt fell again in June, dropping 1.0% on top of a 3.5% plunge in May, showing that Americans are maxing out or ditching their credit cards. Americans now carry over 5 trillion in non-mortgage consumer debt. But don't forget, when you include mortgages, total household debt hit a staggering 18 plus trillion. Adding to the squeeze, interest rates are sky high. The average APR on debts now hovers at well over 20%, with some credit lines charging up to 28%, making every dollar borrowed that much more expensive. And the stress is showing. Legal Shield's Consumer Stress Index hit its highest point since the pandemic shut down. Foreclosures and finance related legal inquiries are sharply up, 30% higher year over year. On top of that, serious delinquencies, late stage debts that are 90 days or more overdue, are spiking. They've climbed to 2.8% of all household debt, a 52% increase year over year. Subprime credit card borrowers are struggling the most, with delinquency rising about 5.6% since interest rates went up. Student loans are a growing headache too. As of mid 2025, over 10% of aggregate student loan debt was at least 90 days delinquent, a worrying and rapidly rising figure. So, what's behind the slowdown in borrowing? Quite simply, Americans ran through pandemic savings and maxed out their credit lines. Now, many are at or near their limits, and without credit, consumer spending drops. If you or someone you know is feeling squeezed, start checking credit reports, reach out for financial counseling, and consider prioritized debt repayment. When consumers can't borrow, the economy feels it fast. Thanks for watching. If this video helped you understand the shifting consumer landscape, hit like, subscribe, and leave your thoughts below. How are you managing rising debt stress in your life?